Creations. Welcome back to my craft room. I hope you all are having a fabulous weekend. I'm having a good weekend. I always have good, every day's good usually. I don't really have much to complain about. I really don't. I try not to complain. I really do. And I'm really trying to work on that even harder. Okay, so I have one of the DollarTree welcome signs that they are coming out with, and I'm going to use one of these seed starter pots from the DollarTree, some paint, any paint will do, and then at a thrift store I found these adorable, oh my gosh, I had to get them. I think they were a little overpriced, but I had to get them just the same. And what they are little gardening tools, little rake, a shovel, and another kind of rake, like a rock rake, a leaf rake, and a little shovel. So the first thing I want to do is take our little gardening sign here, and we might be able to do, not even take the hanger off. Let's try it. I think it will be fine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use another one of these makeup applicators that you just put, it's a little sponge, and you just put it on your fingertip. What is it really for? It's from makeup. It's a blender. It's a blender sponge, but if you haven't figured it out yet, I'm really not a high maintenance kind of girl, so you know, I'm lucky if I throw makeup on, never mind blend it. And that's just the God's awful truth. It really is. I don't have time for all that. I don't have time for all that. Okay, so now I have my Waverly chalk paint, and I'm just going to dab my little sponge here in it, and then I just dabbed a little off. We're not really dry brushing this. I really do want to stain this. And you know what I forgot to do? And I knew it the minute I started putting my stain on here. I like to spray my wood with a little bit of water first. And I forgot to do that. Now you can go over the entire thing, which I probably will, most of it. I am going to paint my boots red, so I'm not going to go over that. I just think it will make it all the harder for me to cover it in the red, right? This little leaf thing will be covered though, so I will try to get in between there. But this little potted plant will be not, we won't see that. And my little sponge is coming off of my finger, so I have to go the opposite way for a minute here. Get in the grooves here. And let's see if we can put a little on here. Get in between those tines on the fork. Might have to take a brush to get into some of these smaller little details, but that's okay, because look at, we're done. We're on the E and we're almost done. I have to turn this around. Can't work upside down. I don't know if you guys can. You know, it takes a good teacher to work upside down. So I've been thinking about teaching some classes. The lady who runs the business where I have a booth has asked me if I would be willing to hold some craft classes. So we haven't really talked much about it yet. She told me to put my thinking cap on and think about it, pray about it. So that's where I'm at with that right now. But I am not a good teacher. I really am not. Like, I never came on here to teach. I just came on here and I thought, you know, well, I'll just craft. I mean, with the pandemic hit, I didn't have anything to watch. I had just lost my partner. I didn't have cable TV. I found YouTube, and I found all these people crafting, and I remember, like it was yesterday, getting a message from the Lord saying, you have something to offer, you should do this too. I had no idea how to do it. I kept fighting it, saying, no, 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 no. I don't do that. I don't even know how to do technology. I'm going to take a small paintbrush after putting it away, and I'm just going to go around my little details here that I couldn't get my fat finger in. And so anyways, that's how this channel came about. So I never came on here to teach. You'll hear me say a lot of times, I'm just here to inspire you. Although sometimes I sound like I'm teaching, but I guess what I'm trying to do is explain what I'm doing, because I know that my, my filming is not, up like all these big YouTubers, right? I can't compete with that. I'm Jill. I just had a birthday, which makes me 59, and that's who I am. I'm old Jill, and I love to craft, and I love friends, and so I'm on here with you friends as often as I can, because it's just my happy place. Besides my outside happy place, this is my happy place. I love it when I come down here and I know that I am going to be creating, because creating just makes me so happy. I just can't explain it. You're not watching this unless you're a crafter, most likely. All right, I think we're good with the details there. I think we are good. Oh, I spoke too soon. Another little dab over here, maybe. All right, now I can cover up the Waverly wax again and put that aside. And whoop. Now, what I have done here is I took one of my seeding pots and cut it in half. I have two halves. And I'm actually going to glue this over the little pot that they gave us on here. Right here. But before I do that, we're going to paint this. But before I do that, I want to take a little white, and not antique, but a little white chalk paint, and I just want to zhuzh this pot up with a little dry brush, because I want it to look that dusty mineral kind of. It's not really terracotta. Well, it could be terracotta, but I just want it to look old and weathered. So I'm just going to brush on a little bit down the bottom too. We always remember that bottom, and the top edges, just to give it a little zhuzh. I don't want it to look like a brand new little seed starter. I guess. All right, let me get the bottom a little better here. Good enough. Still have the sniffles, the drips. Oh my goodness, I'll be leaving soon. I'm gonna have, this is the last Saturday craft, and I'm not gonna lie to you. I could lie to you, but this is really Thursday this week. I am really down to the wire getting ready for my vacation, so I am trying to get some things done here before I go. But this will be my last craft until I get back. And I think I get back, oh, I don't have a calendar in front of me, but I don't know if we will do the first Saturday after I get back or not. I'm not sure. I'm gonna paint my boots red, you guys, and I will go off camera and paint my boots, and then I'm gonna paint my little what is this, little you know, gardening rake over here, a little trough. It's not a trough. I can't even get the word out, never mind tell you what it is. It's a cute little garden claw. And I'm going to paint that too. So when I come back, I will have this all painted up and we can get on to decorating. Okay, this is all painted up, and now we are going to take our little flower pot that we made. And you know, it has a little flower pot on it. Can you see it from the back here? I'm gonna actually use that. Let me see if I can show you. I'm gonna actually use that. Can you see? I'm gonna actually use that to glue my pot to. So I'm gonna go on the, well, let's see. I'm gonna go around the sides real quick here. Real quick, and then around the bottom. I have a goober. Why? Okay, don't whine, Jill, don't whine. A lot of glue on the bottom, and then we're gonna go up the side as well. But I'm gonna make like a ledge, and I'm going to, look at that, I threw that, and then I'm just gonna glue this right down to the sides and the bottom. I'm holding it on the sides and on the bottom here. I moved it. I'm gonna fix it. Alright, so hold it on the sides and on the bottom until the glue. And I'm kind of looking, now that it's on the back, of other places, once this glue dries, that I can put more glue to hold this little pot. And then we're going to stuff this little pot with some flowers. In fact, I'm going to be right back because this is not going to take for a few minutes. So when this is all glued up, I'm going to stand up and give you a look-see. Okay, oops, we got a little bit of glue on the hanger. While this sets up a little bit more, I filled in the spots in the back. Let's get out a few little DollarTree flowers. To me, they look like lavenders. I think it looks like a lavender. I'm gonna push my leaves all the way up, though, as far as they will go towards the flower, to help cover the plastic part. And then I want my leaves to show, so I'm just positioning those. And then we're just going to stick this in approximately here. Let's see for height. Oh, got to go a little bit shorter. Go up to the next notch. I'm going to put in a little bit of glue. Here comes my daughter. I'm going to put in a little bit of glue and glue this right down into my pot where I want it. And I'm going to put you on pause so I can get the door. Okay, and just like that, I'm back in a flash. My daughter is here. We are going to go out for lunch today. I can't wait to go out. My daughter has been sick, so now that she's feeling better, she's starving. All right, so we're just using these little lavenders. Again, I'm pushing that up, and I'm going to cut this off and measure it, because I didn't do the second one about here, I guess. Stick some glue on that, a heap ton, you know, my favorite measurement. And we're going to stick this one in as well. And the last one we're going to stick in right in the center here. So I want it a little bit taller. Whoa, that went flying. All right, let's see. I guess I'll do it right here. Almost hate to put the glue. I think I'll position it and then put my glue and then put it in, because I didn't want it to rub on all that glue on the way down. And now we're going to put a little tiny bit of Spanish moss in our pot. and hang our little utensils, our gardening tools. How cute is this craft already? Just put a little bit of glue in there, something to use instead of your finger, and just glue a little Spanish moss down in. Gives it the perfect little touch, right? So what I did was I painted the boots red, and I painted my little gardening tool. I hope you can see that. I used elephant gray, I believe, yes, elephant gray on the rake, and then that famous blackboard chalk from the DollarTree in black. All right, so now we are going to just hang our little, I have a little ribbon here I'm thinking would be cute, but it's too long. We're going to hang our rake and our shovel, and I guess we have 2 rakes. So we're going to hang our first rake. I'm just going to hang it through the W and the E over here. And I'm just going to take my 2 pieces of jute and just give it a little knot. And then I'm going to do the shovel the same way, and I'm going to find a spot, and I guess that will be my O here. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to put the 2 ends together. Oh, I was going to give you a, that's okay, I'll stand up. I was going to give you a stand up and let you see the back of the little pot we glued on. I just remembered that. All right, and I'm going to do the same thing here, and I'm going to go between the M and the E, like so. Just tying a loop in thumbnail knot, you know, very easy peasy, simple knot. And look how precious our little gardening tools. Let's get the cobwebbies all off, for one thing. Let's get our, we'll hide all our tails, put all the tails up in the back with the jute, and then I can cut those all along. Let's cut our tails. This is adorable. I love it when I have it in my mind and it comes out exactly how my mind had it pictured. All right. How cute is that? Let me just get my things all positioned right here. I want my knots in the back, or at least there. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is so cute. All right, now let me stand up and give you a good look at the back on how I glued my pot. See how I just pressed on the sides, and I used the bottom ledge. So I just pressed on the sides, and then I just filled in the gaps with glue wherever it needed it. And then there's a stem going through. All right, you guys, how adorable is that? Look at that, really cute, up close and personal. I love how this came out, simple and sweet. Welcome to the garden. It says spring all over it. This is a great time to give me a thumbs up. Sharing is caring, so go ahead and share this video with all your friends, family, and social media. I'm so close to 1,000 subscribers. I can hardly stand it. So please share this with everyone that you think would enjoy this craft. And until I see you, when will I see you again? Monday? No, I won't. This is my last video until I come back from vacation. So I want to say goodbye to you guys for about a week, a little more than a week, and I will be back from vacation on the 28th. Whether or not I will do a video on the 29th, I don't know. I don't know. But maybe I'll just get on and show you some of my videos from my cruise. We'll see. But until then, you guys, be good and do good. And stay well, healthy, and blessed. I'll see you at the other end of my vacation. Bye now.